Aloha y'all, Daniel Aaron here, your guide to vibrant living. And in our journey this month on transformations, which one is most important for you? This particular video is about you creating the financial transformations that you want in your life. Now, all transformation that's done intentionally, creating more of what we want in our life, is awesome. To have a beautiful, amazing life, we need to be progressing in all the areas that are important in our physical health, our emotional well-being, our livelihood, our mission, our spiritual life, our sense of gratitude, the amount of love that we give to the world, right? Our relationship with time, that needs to be improving. All of these things need to be improving for us to have a vibrant, thriving life. And I sort of bring it up last because for our spiritual audience, those of us that have a woo-woo leaning, money is often a four-letter word, something not to talk about. And, as Jim Rohn said, it's not the most important thing in the world, money, but it does rank up there with oxygen because it's energy, and because here in our 3D collective agreed upon world that we are in, it's something that we need in order to have freedom, right? Money, the energy of money is connected to freedom. We don't care about money really. What we care about is the freedom, what it brings us, the opportunity. Now, to create a transformation in your financial life means to change your vibration, maybe your beliefs, maybe your actions. I know something about this because I was born into a lower middle class family where my parents were always fighting about money. There was never enough. It was a struggle. It was a big, nasty issue. I inherited all those beliefs. I was contracted and worried mid-20s. Unbeknownst to me, there is a whole world called spiritual prosperity. I was in a training for becoming a facilitator in transformational breath. And I had to, in order to graduate, one of the requirements was I had to do a 40-day spiritual prosperity program. I speak about that in other places. It changed my life. Abundance was from then on my experience. 5 years ago, I hit a setback. And in that setback, you might hear a little side noise here, by the way. In that setback, I learned that I got abundance, yes, but I didn't learn about financial stewardship. Put me way back, it showed me what it's like for so many people to live month to month, to struggle with not having enough, to be in worry, contraction, survival. And to put it very eloquently, in case you're not aware of it, it sucks. It sucks. I had to go back to the drawing board, so to speak, and learn about myself once again, what beliefs I had, also what skills I had. And here's the thing, when I did that, I learned that in my family, work hard. I would say work hard and get ahead, but no, work hard, you're probably not going to get ahead. I came from a family of employees, right? Somehow, all of myself and my siblings all became entrepreneurs. Perhaps we looked at that, what mom and dad had, and thought, there's got to be more to this. So one of the beliefs that I grew up with, and I find with so many of my clients and students, is you have to work for money. It's called person hours, labor, right? Trading time for money. And this may or may not be radical for you. It was for me. It's not the only way, right? One of my mentors says, it's either man at work or money at work, woman at work or money at work. In other words, another possibility is that your money is earning money for you. You could call this passive income. You could call this investing. There's the compounding effect to consider if you haven't seen the video on the magic penny, so worth checking out. And another key point that I didn't know when I was a kid was summarized by this quotation by John D. Rockefeller. Say what you like about the man and what he did. I'm not condoning any of that. This principle is true, though. He said, I'd rather receive 1% of the efforts of 100 men than 100% of the efforts of one man, right? In other words, better to have what you're doing or those you're working with bringing you a little bit. Now, you could call this affiliate marketing, you could call it network marketing. There's lots of different ways this could be. You could call it entrepreneurship, creating a business, having employees. All those are possible. What it all points to, though, is there are other ways of doing things proceeding in the financial world. Now, if I bring this all back, and this is not meant to be an instructional video, it's meant to be a questioning video for you. What do you want in your financial? How much freedom do you want? How much passive income do you want? Have you questioned your beliefs from the past, your old stories about it? It took for me a lot of questioning that the old story I had, what I inherited from my parents, what I grew up with, what I reinforced by the experiences that always have to correspond to my beliefs. I needed a radical change in order to experience something different. And last thing I'll share with you for now is, if you do that, guaranteed you will create another reality for yourself, an upgraded one. Yeah, you can imagine, you can visualize, and we can talk about that, and we will another time, how to, from the inside, create using energy, creating the fifth dimensional technology. And it starts by, what do you want? Questioning the old beliefs and knowing that anything is possible and you are worth it. All right, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Aloha.